Hello, good to be with you here on Maisha Prime News, the bulletin that brings you breaking news, developing stories, politics, education, and also what is happening in the business sector. Just as I mentioned for you, Siaya Senator James Orengo has been issued the direct ODM ticket in the Siaya gubernatorial race. Orengo will now face off with former Ariada MP Nicholas Gumbo, who has teamed up with former police spokesperson Charles Owino of UDM party. Also, the fuel crisis in the country is getting worse with each passing day, as many Kenyans are forced to travel for long distances and queue for many hours in order to get the fuel. We have these and many more stories prepared for you tonight. And of course, we have our two segment, that is My Hustle and Education segment. Welcome to the authoritative, unbiased and incisive bulletin that comes to you every Monday to Friday at 8 p.m. and 9 a.m. and on weekends, that is Saturday and Sunday at 9 p.m. My name is Rida Karim Chebet. Welcome on board. Fuel has in every sense become the most precious commodity in Kenya at the moment, if the long queues being witnessed at petrol stations countrywide and anything to go by. A spot check reveals that most petrol stations across the country are experiencing an acute fuel shortage, taking motorists up to 24 hours to get the commodity. Bushebi Jr. with more.
Kenyan motorists continued experiencing fuel shortages across the country ahead of the anticipated monthly review of oil prices.
Unakuta station kama mbili inaleta mafuta kidogo na wataki watuuzie, wanauzia watu wa makari usiku. Alafu hizi boda tukipeleka huko pikipiki wanakufukuza.
Vijana sasa ndio tunategemea hii kazi na tumepata mafamilia zetu na bike nyingi za mkopo.
Kwa siku mimi nilikuwa natengeneza hata tenga na 700. Lakini hadi sasa hii hata hiyo 600 kupata ni ngumu, hata 300 kupata ni ngumu. Jua hakuna mafuta.
Petrol stations in Siaya, Kakamega, Trans Nzoia, Bungoma and Nandi are currently experiencing long queues of motorists and cyclists. According to oil dealers, the fuel crisis is due to lack of clarity on the fuel subsidy that the government introduced last April to stabilize prices amid suspicion of hoarding. However, economic pundits argue that Kenya's fuel crisis has been caused by the failure of price controls and government creditworthiness.
The non-franchised operators have received their quota of oil, so we hope that we can settle our populations down so that we do not spike anxiety for no apparent reason.
Mafuta yenyewe sasa ipatikane kiongozi. Naomba kama sasa nimechelewa mpaka backup yangu ya mafuta, nenda kilomita kama 3 nipate mafuta. Na mafuta yenyewe ukipata tena ni shida. Kiongozi angalia kwa mambo, hata niweke budget pesa nyingine juu, lakini mafuta wanabodaboda kama mimi naume. Kama mimi nalipa loan pikipiki, nalipa aje? Nasema mafuta hakuna. Kaso mtafisha kaso penye ataenda. Sitapata na lea na lisha.
The MD of KPC confirmed availability of fuel across the country, our depots, and I have seen that. I have seen the figures. I have had comprehensive briefs by all persons and agencies that are engaged in this, and I am satisfied. And so I have come here to confirm to the nation, there is no need for panic.
Unlike the past, in Kenya, all prices are currently fixed, and in case business circumstances change, oil prices cannot automatically adjust accordingly to enable businesses operate profitably. In the event that prices are fixed and cannot adjust, then oil marketers will hoard the product and stop its supply in anticipation of price hike. In April 4th, 2022, President Uhuru Kenyatta signed the Supplementary and Appropriation Bill. The newly signed supplementary budget, State House said, unlocked close to 140 billion shillings exchequer funds for use in drought-related interventions, security operations, election preparedness, fuel stabilization and settlement of pending bills, among other pressing public needs. A sum of 35 billion shillings from the supplementary budget had been allocated to the government fuel stabilization program aimed at cushioning Kenyans from high-cost fuel prices occasioned by the worsening global energy crisis. Some economists now argue that President Uhuru was just doing a PR stunt by signing the supplementary budget, with oil marketers refusing to take government's word that 35 billion shillings allocation for oil signed by the president on the supplementary budget is true, thus elevating the crisis.
Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for our president. Thank you for Uhuru Kenyatta. Heavenly Father, we want to pray that you shall grant him your favor, that you shall give him your wisdom, that knowledge shall be his portion, that as he leads Kenya, Heavenly Father, your will shall be done in our nation.
For Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, I'm Bushabi Jr.
Kandara Member of Parliament Ali Swahome has welcomed President Uhuru Kenyatta in his Muranga's visit on Thursday for a religious ceremony. President Kenyatta will begin the much-awaited campaign tour of his restive Mount Kenya region to market Azimio la Umoja One Kenya flag bearer Raila Odinga after the completion of some projects and Jubilee Party primaries. President Uhuru Kenyatta is expected to begin his Mount Kenya tour, with his tour commencing in Kandara constituency in Muranga County on Thursday, the first such trip to the region since he publicly announced that he will not support Deputy President William Ruto to succeed him in the August 9th polls. The president ignored the perception that Dr. Ruto is Mount Kenya's favorite presidential aspirant and endorsed ODM leader Raila Odinga, who is seen as unpopular among the region's voters. President Kenyatta will attend an oil event convened by the African Independent Pentecostal Church of Africa in Kagarara.
This current visit, expected to take place on Thursday, is a day when the Holy Oil celebration, which is a very significant ceremony for the Christians all over, worldwide. The family of the Christian family of Kandara and the entire Kandara fraternity, residents of Kandara, I want to there welcome the president, but avoid politicizing this event or this visit.
For the past 1 week, Kandara constituency has been swarming with security agents organizing the president's visit. Kandara Sub-County Police Boss Michael Mwaura said it is all system go and they have close-knit grounds teams and have been collecting intelligence, collating it and using it to come up with action plans. In Muranga County, Senator Irungu Kangata, Kandara Member of Parliament Ali Swahome, Maragwa Member of Parliament Mary Wamaua and Kiaru Member of Parliament Ndindi Nyoro support Deputy President William Ruto's bid for presidency, while Gatanga Member of Parliament Ndwati Ngugi, Kigumo's Wangari Mwaniki, Kangema's Muturi Kigano and Mathioya's Peter Kimari are behind Mr. Odinga's bid. Governor Mwangi wa Iria has announced he will contest the presidency on his Usawa kwa Wote party.
And would want to ask His Excellency the President to take a low key in the ongoing campaigns so that he can protect his legacy, to actually understand that these people of this region have a very close relationship right now with William Samoei Ruto. Indeed, William Samoei Ruto was expected to be part of the gathering for the Holy Oil celebration. We are still possibly expecting him. He indicated that he is likely to come, but if His Excellency the President is a visitor, then you understand by way of protocol, then we may have to start down the visit of William Samoei Ruto.
Alice Wahome, a die-hard supporter of Deputy President William Ruto and United Democratic Alliance, said that she welcomes the president to her constituency, which he has not visited since December 29, 2019, when he attended the ballot of Charles Rubia, a champion of multi-party democracy.
Requests that I would like to present to the president or to remind him as he comes for this visit. One of those requests is that sometimes in 2020, I presented the president a request in writing and the building plans for Bildad Kagia Level 4 Hospital. Before I made this presentation in writing, we had had a conversation, one-on-one conversation with His Excellency the President, and he agreed to fund the construction of the hospital. The hospital budget, the construction budget, is about 500 million shillings.
The visit also comes amid a public outcry about the escalating cost of living, high fuel prices, and the invasion of African armyworms that are destroying fodder and food crops.
I'm therefore asking the president to note that his office also, that is Kibicho, assisted by his deputy Osea, recently 2 weeks ago, because of this visit, they caused the unlawful arrest of the General Secretary for the Supreme Board or organ of the AIPCA, the combined AIPCA church, where I want to thank the president because he has put in a lot of effort to bring the church together. But the church cannot be brought together through intimidation, through arrests, illegal and lawful arrests of church leadership. There has been a lot of intimidation to the church leadership, and they have been specifically told that they must stop supporting William Samoei Ruto because some of the members of that church have severally invited the deputy president, who has been available always to support.
For Maisha Prime, Maisha Television, I'm Rida Kering Chebet. And away from that, Siaya Senator James Orengo has been issued the direct ODM ticket in the Siaya gubernatorial race. If the primaries for the gubernatorial seat were conducted, Orengo, who is deemed as the party's favorite, would have squared it out with George Mbeya, who was also eyeing the ticket. This is after one of the contenders, Bella Akinyi, withdrew her candidature, claiming that she will go with the party's choice. ODM will also not conduct nominations for the senatorial seat with direct ticket issued to East African Legislative Assembly MP Oburu Odinga, Ugunja MP Opiyo Wandayi, and Rarieda MP Otende Amolo are also given direct tickets as they seek to defend their seats.
Most, if not all, ODM members would like a free and fair process where they, as the voters, decide on who are going to be ODM candidates for various seats. People want free and transparent electoral process. So if by any chance the party decides otherwise, there is going to be a serious rebellion within the region, and that will have a direct effect on the vote count of our presidential candidate. It does not augur well for the party leader from the ongoing reports that his elder brother has been given direct ticket from ODM to become a senatorial candidate. That one is not serving the bigger picture of ODM and by extension Azimio capturing state power. So I would expect the party leader to come out strongly and defend democracy. And I'll expect all pro-democracy elements, such as Senior Councillor Rengo, to come out and defend democracy. It is not right, even if it favors you, that you get a free ticket when there is a competitor who is actually disgruntled and is complaining.
And as calls to have National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi removed from his position at the August House grows louder by the day, a group of Democratic Party grassroots leaders and aspirants in Embu have defended party leader Justin Muturi's move of entering into a coalition agreement with the Kenya Kwanza Alliance. Philip Simiyu reports.
Members of the Democratic Party have defended the National Assembly Speaker Justin Muturi, who is the party leader, over the accusation imposed on his presidential ambition. Muturi was accused of involving in politics before resigning from the office.
Wakati unapochaguliwa kama speaker, inapaswa ukue huegemei upande wowote. Wakati speaker amekuwa speaker, hajakuwa speaker wetu wa pande ya Jubilee. Hapana, amekuwa speaker wa nyumba ama jumba la kitaifa, lakini wakati amechukua mlengo mmoja, hayo ni kuonyesha kwamba hata yale maamuzi ambayo atakuwa anafanya kule gani itakuwa inaegemea upande mmoja.
The leaders also accused the speaker for entering into a coalition with the Kenya Kwanza team.
What Speaker Muturi has done is that he has literally rendered his resignation, because there's no way that he is going to be partisan.
Well, the Speaker of National Assembly has decided to take sides in politics. And I think the most honorable thing that he can be able to do is to resign.
However, the party members and aspirants from Embu have defended the DP coalition with the Kenya Kwanza team.
This statement is to respond to a group of party members who purport to be in objection of the just signed agreement between DP and the Kenya Kwanza coalition of parties. This is our stand as leaders and members of the Democratic Party of Kenya region. One, is that we are in support of the signed agreement. Two, we support our party leader, Right Honorable J.B. Muturi, in whatever move he takes. Number three, we are comfortable with working with the Kenya Kwanza coalition.
The agreement between Democratic Party and Kenya Kwanza was opposed by part of the members who claimed that they were not consulted during the coalition decision.
I'm here myself to attest, and that's why I've taken my time. As you know, I'd already signed on Saturday. But to affirm my commitment, I have stuck here to witness my brothers and sisters who have come on board, also appending their signature and signifying to the country that this indeed is a tsunami or the earthquake that the Honorable Wycliffe Musalia Mudavadi predicted.
The leaders from the mountain have called on the Kenya Kwanza leaders to consider the Mount Kenya community during the coalition power sharing.
Sisi kama DP katika ile vyama ingine tunafaa tuwe consistent, ndio kama ni deputy president tupatiwe, lakini tungeomba William Ruto, kwa sababu yeye ndiye alianza hii mambo ya UNDA, Kenya Kwanza na ile vyama vingine, tuwe consistent kwa viti zingine, kwa sababu sisi Mount Kenya region, unajua katika Kenya tuko na about 6 million voters.
Kwa hivyo tunaomba viongozi wa Kenya Kwanza Alliance waconsider ama waangalie kwamba JB Muturi akuwe deputy president wa nchi yetu ya Kenya. Maana kwa hiyo toka namba 3 uende namba 4 ama namba 5.
For Prime News Maisha Television, I'm Philip Simi.
Well, President Uhuru Kenyatta on Wednesday commissioned the ultra-modern Ulinzi Sports Complex at the Kenya Defence Forces Langata Barracks in Nairobi. The ultra-modern facility was being developed by the national government through the Ministry of Defence. The complex will house a 7,500 capacity stadium with an 8-lane athletic track, 2 training grounds, a basketball court, tennis court, an indoor arena, swimming pool, hockey and rugby ground, and parking spaces.
As well as some general officers are taking to the track Haya, asemaye kesho ni muongo anayeongoza kabisa. Wakikuja kuchukua nafasi zao hapa ni Brigedia Okumu. Namuona Brigedia Okumu akiongoza.
Your Excellency, sir, this sporting complex will be used as part of sharpening the arrowhead and ensuring that our teams remain mission ready.
Namuona Brigedia Rashid pia akizidi kutia mazoezi. Brigedia Yahya. Asemaye kesho ni muongo.
Katika lane ya kwanza tuko na team Kahawa, lane 2 8th Brigade, lane 3 Moi Air Base, lane 4 Manda, lane 5 Mtongwe, lane 6 Kasa, lane 7 Artillery na lane ya 8 Laikipia Air Base.
In the first lane are the logisticians from Kahawa. In the second,
Brigedia Ben Waliaula akijitayarisha kabisa. Kamanda Laikipia Air Base.
In the first lane, the logisticians from Kahawa. In the second lane, 8th Brigade. In the third lane, Moi Air Base. In the fourth lane, yes, you can hear the airmen. In the fourth lane, Manda Base. Also joining the naval officers in the fifth lane is Mtongwe. In the sixth lane is Kasa. In the seventh lane, Artillery Brigade. In the eighth lane is Laikipia Air Base.
Sound of freedom. Laikipia Air Base.
Your positions. Silence, silence, silence for the start.
Basi tuweze kunyamaza ndiposa tuweze kuanzisha mbio hizi.
On your marks. Sir.
Basi shindano linaendelea kwa uzuri kabisa. Makofi mazuri kwao. Makofi. Makofi ya motisha. Makofi mengi kabisa. Kundi la tatu sasa. Kundi la tatu linakabidhiwa kirojo. Wanakwenda kwa uzuri kabisa. Kundi la 4 sasa linakabidhiwa ikiwa Moi Air Base wanaongoza. Moi Air Base wanaongoza wakifuatiwa na 8th Brigade. Moi Air Base.
Makofi mazuri tafadhali.
Laikipia Air Base. Safi kabisa, makofi kwao. Makofi kabisa. Makofi kabisa. Kazi ya ziada hiyo.
It does appear the people of the Air Force were well prepared for this race and taking up some of the medal positions. Wenye wako imara angani.
Wajua mwenzangu Mejahinga, kila wakati kauli mbiu ya jeshi letu ni wako imara angani. Laikipia watakuambia sound of freedom, na ukielekea Moi Air Base man to man, second to none. Mgeni wetu rasmi unavyotazama hivi sasa upande ule wa pili ni mbio za wanariadha kutoka Military Wives Association of Kenya wakiongozwa na mwenyekiti wao Bi Tabitha Kibochi katika mashindano haya. Nitampisha mwenzangu Meja Hinga aweze kuendelea.
Shukran sana. Mtangazaji mwenza Koplo Misango Mbae.
UDA National Elections Board has postponed the April 14th nominations in Nakuru Town West after what it calls unforeseen exigencies. The nomination will now be conducted on April 19th alongside those of Nandi Hills constituency, which were postponed after the death of an aspirant through a fatal road accident. These as Women Mediators Network Kenya have agreed to be observers during the UDA party primaries and the general election.
United Democratic Alliance National Elections Board has postponed the April 14th nomination in Nakuru Town West after what it calls unforeseen exigencies. The nomination will now be conducted on April 19th alongside those of Nandi Hills constituency, which were postponed after the death of an aspirant through a fatal road accident.
Our party commit to ensuring that all our candidates, all our members will do whatever it takes to keep the elections, the nominations, and the entire election period free of conflict and violence.
This comes amid concern by some aspirants that a popular politician from the areas was interfering with the nominations.
I have undertaken that as a party leader, I will go out of my way to sensitize the membership of the United Democratic Alliance Party across the country in ensuring that our party conducts itself in a way that is peaceful and to avoid any manner of conflict.
According to the aspirants, they said powerful UDA member was favoring some candidates which annoyed the other aspirants.
Kuna mgombea wa mbunge anaitwa Alfred Mutai ameweza kupik mapios na mabloggers wake ndio watakuwa wanasimamizi wetu.
Wanajulikana kama POs ambao na clerks wote ambao ndio chief campaigners wa huyo opponent wangu. Nataka tuseme ya kwamba hatuwezi kubali wakuwe wao ndio watasimamia hiyo uchaguzi.
The aspirant had requested the party elections board chair Anton Mwaura to give special attention to Nakuru Town West nomination to mitigate a fallout due to interference.
National Elections Board wa UDA iweze kuchukua hatua tubadilishie hawa watu, la sivyo tunasema ya kwamba hatutafanya uchaguzi.
External factors such as infiltration by opponents to create a rift so that the unpopular candidates can get the seats have also been pointed out as a factor to consider during the nominations.
The UDA family will have nominations or primaries in 35 counties across the country, and close to 5,000 aspirants will be participating in the nominations. I want to ask each and every candidate, each and every aspirant to participate in the primaries peacefully, to make sure that their supporters are peaceful. We have committed that the elections will be free, fair, and democratic. We have made all the necessary arrangements.
The person who will win the UDA nominations will face it out with the candidates who will be picked by the Azimio One Kenya coalition from either ODM or Jubilee. Nakuru Town West is one of the most cosmopolitan areas in Nakuru County where almost all tribes are found. For Maisha Prime News, Maisha Television, I'm Nerima Wekesa.
All right, that story takes us for a short commercial break. I'll be back with more news. Stay tuned.
When it comes to technical training and research in science, technology, and innovation, You can trust Matili Technical Training Institute, whether it's certificate or diploma in institutional management, automotive engineering, mechanical engineering courses, electrical and electronics engineering, information and communication technology, building construction and civil engineering, business studies, among many. We provide the best practical training and theoretical knowledge. Our exams is from the trusted examination bodies, among them NITA, CASNEB, NEC, among others. To apply for admission at Matili Technical College, visit our website www.matilitechnical.ac.ke. You can also call us on 0721 664 708 or 0724 402 786. You can also send your application to PO Box 765204, Kimilili. Matili Technical Training Institute, located in Kimilili constituency in Bungoma. Matili Technical Training Institute, a center of excellence in mechanical engineering. Welcome to Millennium Diploma Teachers Training College. Millennium Diploma TTC has been instrumental in producing diploma teachers for secondary schools in Kenya in sciences, languages, and humanities. Millennium Teachers Training College is located in Musikoma Ward in Bungoma County and is registered to offer diploma in counseling, community health and nutrition, business management, tourism management, artisan in construction technology, artisan in storekeeping, and artisan in catering and accommodation operations. For application and more information, call 0727 626 614 or 0707 542 507. You can also send your email to millenniumteacherscollege@gmail.com. You can visit the facility at Musikoma Ward in Bungoma County. Welcome to Millennium Diploma Teachers Training College. Maisha TV, sasa ni bora zaidi.
Kuwa kama sio kimwili, kiroho. Yaani ninahisi kabisa hata mimi na wewe tutapokuwa pamoja. Hivi nikifanya kitu chochote ndani kwako itakuwaje?
Maisha Swahili.
Swali hilo alitaji majibu.
Mdomo na ushona ndugu yangu. Kama Maisha ndo nimeshapata na nimepata kupitia bahati yako.
Usidanganyane.
Wewe ndo chanzo cha kumharibia mwanangu Maisha.
Ndio Mr. Kanijo bwana. Achioli leto achiola.
Vijana wa kiume hasa waliotimia wamebuzwa wanawake.
Na sijui umetokea wapi wewe mzee kuja kutia dosari maisha yako.
Uzee mwisho Chalinzi hapa alikuja Dar es Salaam wote vijana.
Mimi ninachotaka kujua ni nini ya hatima mahusiano yenu.
Yaani swali hilo ni sawa na kuuliza samaki anapatikana baharini au vipi?
Unaifanya mzaa?
Sikutaka tena kuendelea kuwa fala kama unavyonichukulia.
Tazama, furahia katika Maisha TV.
Welcome back and thank you for staying tuned. You're watching Maisha Prime News. And now to some local politics. Hasoko Ward aspirant Honorable Crisantus Zongulo has intensified his campaigns in the region as they seek to clinch the MCA seat come August. Speaking to Maisha Television, Honorable Ongulo asked the Hasoko residents to consider him for the seat as he is determined to bring change in the ward. Millicent Makoha with more.
Speaking exclusively to Maisha Television, Crisantus Zongulo, MCA candidature in Hasoko Ward, Bungoma County, has called on the Hasoko Ward voters to elect him in the seat as he is the only person who can bring change in the ward.
So kwa majina mimi naitwa Crisantus Zongulo. Yeah, of course, mimi kama one of the aspirants wa ward ya Hasoko as an MCA, niko na vision kubwa towards that ward. And of course, I still repeat ya kwamba nataka ikue a model within the zone.
Among his manifestos, Honorable Bungoma has a vision of implementing a resource center that will cater for a new technology that is oncoming, where the aged, the youth, the women and the vulnerable will have their space in every zone so that people in the ward will not struggle.
However, among the things that I intend to fully implement, because currently I'm doing it at a lower level, yeah, like now having the resource centers. These resource centers will cater for the new technology that is oncoming, and of course with this, of course the aged will have their space, the youths will have their space, the women will have their space, the vulnerables will have their space in every zone, so that people don't struggle for information. And you see that technology is the way to go. So with this, I think we shall improve better water amongst other areas of concern. So that at least, for example, if it is water, then we should have at least after every 300 meters, then we have a permanent water source so that our people can access clean, safe water.
He promised electricity to all residents if he clinches the seat on 9th August, the promises which he intends